Hello, it's great to see you all here today. We're super excited to be launching Nomad Cruise, our next journey after 3 years today with you. Can you just kind of let us know if you can hear us well? Maybe just leave a comment. Let us know from what part of the world you're joining us today. We see a lot of you here. Over 100 people joining us live. That is amazing. That's really, really cool. And we're, excited. We've been working a lot, to be able to restart Nomad Cruise again. So it's great to see so many cool, familiar faces, but also some people that we haven't uh, actually, seen before, met before. Everyone joining us from all over the world. So that's really, really cool. Today here with me is Dory. And Dory, are you excited that we start this finally?
I'm super, super excited. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here, and I'm super happy to do this webinar and finally the launch I think we were all waiting for in the last 3 years together again on board on this beautiful cruise ship that we found. So, super excited to see everyone again on board.
Cool. So actually, we'll just dive right into this. Ricardo is saying that my microphone is a little bit noisy. So if this continues like this, just let us know, and then I will do a different setup here. Okay. And we're just gonna start right now. So it's great to see you all here. We can't wait to share with you this new journey that we've put together, and we want to dive right in. The Nomad Cruise will be a little bit different now than what we did before. So we're going to explain everything. The company that we used to do this with actually in the past is not there anymore. So we had to, talk to a lot of cruise companies, and it's been quite a mission to find something, especially right now where that. Let's say that there are record bookings for cruises and we want to organize exactly in that time a cruise. So that was quite tricky to find out. And that's why we are now doing the fastest launch ever. I mean, we only decided on this trip actually like 1 week ago. Then we send out all this information. So please forgive us if there's any mistakes or no, not mistakes, but any hiccups here. And let's dive right into the presentation. So, welcome. And so first of all, we are back, right, after 3 years. And we are excited that the next cruise will basically take us to some amazing destinations in Italy. So we have a great round trip around Italy, which makes it very, very easy to join for a lot of you. Um, After this long time, it's not the longest trip ever. We have a 1 week trip that we are starting this with now. That's why we can also even actually give it for a better price. And the cool thing is also, that we are going. Okay, okay. So the cool thing is that we are doing Um, this trip to, well, we're doing it to Italy. We will explain you now step by step each day what we're doing on each day. But basically, we did choose this route because Italy is a place where actually we've heard a lot of nomads wanting to go there all the time, again and again, but there haven't really been many nomad events happening there. So we think that this is a great thing because, as you all know, Nomad Cruise is not just about the conference; it's also about the things that are happening before and after the cruise. So, Dory, do you want to explain a little bit, just for those who don't know exactly what Nomad Cruise actually is, just quickly a little bit
Yeah,
more?
yeah, sure. So, welcome for those of you who have never joined us. We really hope to see you on board this time. So, Nomad Cruise is basically based like this is the three pillars. I think that summarizes the cruise itself. So, community, obviously, we are a community of digital nomads, online entrepreneurs, and that is the most important, and that's the base of the whole conference itself. Um, I think we all love our community. It's like we have great people. We have from very beginners, also like $1 million, multi-billionaire entrepreneurs here who have already made a huge successful business or businesses. So it's a quite diverse group from all over the world. So yeah, it's great to be part of it. And the other big pillar is the skill sharing. So we are a skill sharing community. We are supporting each other and we are here for each other. And during a 1 week conference that we're going to organize again, the skill sharing is a big part. So we're going to do talks, workshops. We will go a little bit more into that later, but this is one big thing. And if you are coming not as a speaker, you're also more than welcome to share your skills, whatever it is. It can be from mindfulness, from sports activities, anything. And exploring, obviously, most of us are nomads and we love traveling. So we love to go to beautiful places around the world. So exploring is a big part. So we organize excursions wherever the cruise stops, we're just going to go and just discover that area. Yeah, this is what basically I
And
think how I can summarize it at the best.
yes, and what is one really, really most important thing, and I think that's why we have such an amazing community, and it's great to see so many of you actually here again, like even after we did this like break for 3 years. I mean, we did organize other events. We're gonna dive into this a little bit later as well, but it's really about building community, right? So if we are stuck on the ship, like especially in the evening for the dinners, it's so much better, to build friendships, to create a community. And we know that the nomad life can also be quite lonely. So if you don't really have a lot of connection or whatsoever, there's no better place in the world actually to make, to join an event, to meet a lot of people. And I mean, a lot of us have built businesses together. You are traveling together. There's a lot of them right now in Bali and Koh Phangan, so all over the world, collaborating. And basically, it's a lot to explore and to learn about the cruise. And there's also a long documentary on our website that we would highly recommend to check out and to watch this, so that you can learn a little bit more what this is about. So Dory, do you want to anything to add
Yeah.
here, or?
Yeah, just like you basically summarized and said a lot of things that I wanted to share in this slide. So basically, the program itself, obviously, it's a conference. So we will have a program that includes talks and workshops. The difference between the two of the talks are like shorter and like one-way communication, while workshops are more interactive. As I mentioned, we organize excursions to explore the destinations. And then one big part, I think, of the cruise itself is the private dinners that we have every single day. So every single day, you're more than welcome to have dinners and also breakfast together with the people who are sharing this like event with you. Sometimes we also just put some, let's say, themed dinners that we are talking about a different topic, so every table can just discuss different group sessions, so it kind of like turns into a mini mastermind. And we also have theme parties, because obviously we are not only here to learn but to have fun. And the skill sharing events now here describes more of the meetups that I said, that even like if you come as a participant and on day 2 you got inspired by all the amazing people that you're going to meet, then you're more than welcome to also just like prep a meetup whenever you have time and you would like to organize it. And of course, the whole event itself is a huge, huge networking event, and you will meet amazing, inspiring, like-minded people, other remote workers, digital nomads, location independent people. All of that will be there. So I'm just really, really excited to see many of you there and enjoy this program and 1 week together.
Yes, and now let's talk about a little bit more about the route and what we're gonna do on this journey, on this first journey after such a long time. So our start is in Savona. So Savona is about 1 hour from Genua. It's a beautiful town in the north of Italy, and this is where we will meet. Basically, um, you are welcome to arrive a little bit earlier. So um, the thing is that we are yeah, you can arrive a few days earlier. We always recommend this for anyone who has not been on Nomad Cruise, especially because this is where you're going to meet a lot of people. Just arrive, come 3-4 days earlier to Savona. There will be already a lot of people there, and it's just a great way so that you're not feeling in any way alone on the boat when you get there. So highly recommend arrive a few days earlier, and usually we have a nice like pre-union, a party the day before the thing departs. So there's a lot to do. Like if you come 3, 4, 5 days earlier, it will be a great start of the event. So the first day is in Savona, and the second day we are going to have the theater of the whole ship, and we will organize a full onboard conference. We are actually going to have a stop in Civitavecchia, but we will keep the whole boat for ourselves, and we're going to throw this conference. So instead of always having some talks in the mornings all the time, we're going to do a really really big conference on that day. And yeah, the theater has got space for over 1,000 people actually. So I don't think that we're going to get so many. Actually, we don't even have that much space, but we'll have a really really cool conference that we will prepare very detailed, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of quite well-known speakers from the whole Nomad community. So we're going to talk about how you can actually be a speaker on that conference as well a little bit later. So on the second day, we have the conference. On the third day, we are going to have workshops in the morning. So then we will have like different rooms, not just one. And as well, we're going to be in Naples. So Naples, amazing city, and we're just stopping right inside the city. So after lunch, you can go there and you can check it out, explore the city, and then in the evening we're going to leave. So it's a little bit of both, like cool workshops in the morning, and and then you can discover Naples together. Or you can also, of course, stay on the boat, do some skill sharing if you've been to Naples before. So it's really up to you. On day 4, we are going to be in Catania. There we're going to arrive quite early in the morning, and basically in Catania we're going to do Catania is amazing. It's known for Mount Etna and beauty in Sicily. So another great destination to stop. And in the afternoon, we're going to have our famous mastermind session. So then after this, the boat actually leaves already at 3 o'clock. So then we will go and and continue from there. Then one thing we didn't mention before, actually, but we're not just going to Italy, we're also going to Greece. So we have a stopover in Greece, in Kefalonia, beautiful island. Also there, we will have, again, program in the morning, and then in the afternoon, we will probably go to one of the most famous beaches in Greece and chill out there. So these excursions, we're gonna have like we always have some free things, but we also have some paid excursions. If these are things where we need to take the bus, then sometimes it's a little bit extra. So a stop in Kefalonia, and then on day 11 we are actually going to Corfu. So there we want to do a full day trip through Corfu, so we're not planning any program on that day. And in the evening we have the talent show. If you've been to Nomad Cruise, the talent show is always a great way to showcase your talent. We have so many amazing people always on board, so this is it's always like one of the highlights of our cruise. And so actually it's basically the talent show and the closing of the event as well, because on the day 7 we arrive in Taranto, and that is in southern Italy. And from there you can explore together. You could go to Sicily, you could go to other places as well, but basically that's that is like in the south. So we're starting in the north, we're going to the south, and I think on the next one we have the route, right? Yes. So here you can see the full route of the of our journey. And as you all know, it's not just it's not just the cruise, but the cruise is often just the beginning for many other things. And what we are doing basically as well, is that we are organizing a reunion. Oh, I will tell you when the reunion is. I thought that that would be the next slide, but now we're talking first about the ship. Dory, do you want to add a few things?
I think you basically summarized it super well. And yeah, let's just show everyone what amazing ship that you found, which was, as again, like if you're just joining right now, this was a mission for us. And Johanna just mentioned in the very beginning that this is the fastest launch that we did because we just confirmed it like a week ago. So it was a really big achievement that we finally managed to do it. So great job again. And this is the ship that we're gonna have. It's a Costa Pacifica, and they just renovated almost the whole ship in November. So we're going to be the first lucky ones almost to enjoy a brand new ship. You can see some really nice pictures. Like it has, I think, like 9 restaurants. It has obviously the running court, the outside sports facilities like basketball, soccer. We have lounges, we have the sun decks, the pool, disco, theater, everything, ice cream shop, the casino. If you have been on the cruise with us, then this will be a really big upgrade, as I
Yes,
saw in the picture.
yes. Basically, what is happening as well with the Costa has got space for over Costa Pacifica has got space for over 3,500 people. What we are doing here, well, I mean, we did actually visit the Costa ship before, like even before COVID started, and it's amazing. What you can expect is that the conference will, like everything will be quite a bit different. Like if you have been, before on Nomad Cruise, this is now a little bit of a different level. There's much more rooms, there's much more things happening, and we will adapt the program and everything to this new ship. So maybe we can have some private parties there. We can do a lot of things there that on the other ship in the past we couldn't do because they were much smaller. It's also the first time that we're doing this. So basically, yeah, we cannot, be 100% sure like this is how everything is working, but we have a great contact with Costa. They've been super helpful, supporting us with this, and we are sure that this will be a quite amazing journey on this ship. And yes, just to remind you, for those who are just joining us now, basically it's from May to June 3rd. But what we recommend for everyone who's joining this trip to arrive a little bit earlier in Toronto, and so that you can basically so that you can get ready for this adventure a little bit and can meet everyone and join our little pre-unions. But this is not everything, because as you know, the cruise is the beginning, and now what we are doing as well is that we're doing a reunion in Rome. So for everyone who has a little bit more time, this is not really part of the cruise, but it's something that we just organize always a little bit as a bonus afterwards. And we want to go with all of you to Rome. So we didn't have any events there or anything before, and I think it's an incredible city. And we're super excited to discover and to go there together with you. So any one of you has got good advice on Rome or good context, please reach out to us. I think we'll be quite a few people coming there, so we would love to, make the best out of this reunion. And then, of course, as well, what you can do as well is discover Italy with others. Or I mean, some of you might be organizing some retreats or might be doing other things, or you can take from Rome. You could, for example, take the boat and go to Sardinia, or you could then go to Sicily. So there's a lot of possibilities of you to go traveling together. Or you could go to Bansko Nomad Fest, which will be like 2 weeks later. You could go from there to Albania, which is also just around the corner if you want to save a little bit more money. So there's a lot of things that you can go, where you can go from Rome afterwards. But what we would recommend, everyone who's got some time, come with us to Rome and then explore and go your way wherever you want to go afterwards. Okay. So now just a quick thing. I mean, we want to actually speed up a little bit, Dory, right? Or yeah. Just a quick thing. You can be a speaker. Dory, do you want to say something about this, about getting
Yeah,
involved?
very quickly. So you can become a speaker. Obviously, we are always looking for experts who can share, like who can participate in the talks and the workshops, and you can share your expertise. So you can just go to nomadcruise.com/speaker and send us your application. So a few things just to keep in mind. So speakers participate voluntarily. So this is something that is important in our community. This is a skill sharing community, as we mentioned in the beginning. Another very important thing is that your topic should be aligned with the nomad entrepreneur journey. So we are all nomads, online entrepreneurs. So the topic that you're proposing should be somewhere aligned in this. Obviously, it can be some mindfulness, sports related, or anything that helps productivity. But just keep this in mind. And also the topic that you would like to discuss and share, you should be highly experienced in that field. We usually recommend like advise people to just do talks where you really feel that you are an expert. And obviously public speaking is a good thing if you have, is a plus, but it's not a must. We have seen like amazing public speakers even on their first talk. So just go ahead and don't be discouraged if you haven't done it yet.
Yes, and if you are really interested to be a speaker, don't wait, but basically apply, tomorrow, right afterwards, because we are really short on time with this. We are sorry again that we did announce this so late, but it was not possible to do this before. Basically apply to be a speaker, as we are already starting to plan the program next week, and we have limited spots for speakers. So but if you have great experience or you have something really really cool to share, we would love to hear this on the stage. Would love to have you on the stage at the conference. Okay. And one more thing, we're also looking for partners. So we're looking for people that have a huge following, like on YouTube or on other channels. If you are one of those with quite a lot of followers and you want to work with us and be a partner, you can also apply for this, and we can talk about this. Okay. So now let's go into the how to join and how this is working. So just quickly, what's included. I mean, most of you that I see here, a lot of you have already been on the cruise, but just as a quick reminder, so on the cruise, everything is included, all the accommodation, the meals on board, there's onboard snacks. We are doing the conference, we're doing team dinners, we're doing events before the cruise, we're doing events after the cruise, a lot of onboard activities, the whole reunions, private excursions. Actually, some are free, some are paid, and all the taxes, service fees, or whatsoever. So basically, what you see is what you pay. There's one thing that is different to the past, and that is that what is not included are the drinks. Okay, so the drinks are basically, there are different drink packages, and actually that's great for those of you who don't drink a lot of alcohol, and those who do and want to have a little bit more, you can do this later. What we recommend is, we are not selling the drink packages, and it depends. It's quite affordable, like it's not a big deal. So even if you want to enjoy your drinks on board, you can do that. But how it works is that a few weeks before the cruise, you will have access to the cruise line system, and that's where you can buy a lot of things. You can buy onboard Wi-Fi, you can buy drink packages, and so there are very, very special deals for drinks. So just choose your drink package a few weeks before, and that should be fine. But we don't, I mean, we could include this now for everyone, but that also wouldn't be fair. That would bring the price up way too much. So or would not bring the price up way too much, but we just want every one of you to choose whether you want to have some drinks or not. Okay. Now, we have the early bird tickets, and to be honest, I'm not really sure whether we're going to have even other tickets than early bird tickets, because there's a lot of you joining here. And yeah, I think it's a little bit hard to say how many more cabins we will get. At the moment, we have one allotment for things, and if you want to be on this cruise, then book your ticket tomorrow. That is all I can say about this, and we will try to get more tickets later. But really, don't come in 1 week and tell us like, "Hey, I didn't get the ticket for the cruise." So you will save a lot of hassle if you just book now when we launch this. So also the early bird tickets are about 30% cheaper. We have different prices, and we are actually starting the tickets from 900 euros for shared inside cabins, and then the prices go up depending on what you want. So we have quite affordable, but if you're going into like bigger cabins or you want to have single, then these are different rates. And this is all, you can see everything of that tomorrow when we go live. But we have a great deal like with these 900. Okay. The sales open tomorrow at 1 p.m. Berlin time. So make sure you check this now. We're going to send out an email, or you can basically just go on, you can go on the website. I want to add here as well that sharing is caring. We really appreciate when people share. If you have a good friend that you want to share the trip with, just let us know. Okay. Basically, if you have someone that you can share the cabin with, that's cool. That's better than just booking single. We do have some single cabins as well, quite a few. You need to be fast, but also from the cruise ships, it is always very much appreciated when people are sharing. So if you are basically saying that, how can I say, um, if you don't know anyone on the ship, we match you with someone else, so you can also book for just for one person, and then we will match you. That's how it works. But we always, yeah, we think it's cool when you share. We know a lot of best friendships actually came from our matching process. Rennie is very, very good in doing this. So yes, if you want to share, we appreciate it, but we also will have single cabins. Okay.
Just one
um
thing I would like to add here, because I can see some people already started commenting. So basically, how it works, if you are coming to the cruise alone, you can just book for yourself a shared cabin and we will match you. So you don't have to look for someone who partnered up with you in a shared cabin. You just book the shared cabin, and then, as Johannes mentioned, Rennie, our amazing team member, will match you with someone who is, from the same gender, maybe even an early bird like you, or a
Similar age.
late
Yes.
night, similar age. So this is a really good way to meet
Yeah.
people.
You don't necessarily like need to look now for someone that you want to share the cabin with. Like, we are looking and we are making sure, that the sharing works well, and we match early birds with early birds, and those who want to stay out a little bit later with others. So yeah, just it's no problem to share the cabin, and we really encourage you just for these few nights to do that, and that will also help us to bring more people on board. But again, if you want to spend a bit more, then you can do this. Now, we want to say one thing. If you want to book for two people, right, for you and your partner, we are actually just working on the booking process. So I cannot tell you if you need to book this alone or each of you need to book separately if you're booking together. But what you can basically do, if you already know the person that you want to share the cabin with, you can just say in the comments, hey, I'm sharing with Sylvia, right? I'm sharing with Justus, whatever you want. So you could do this. I'm not sure if we have this fixed by tomorrow, but in the comment, you can just say, this is the person that I want to share this with. Okay. So that's how it works. And basically, tomorrow at 1 p.m., we have interior cabins, we have outside cabins, and we have cabins with balcony. Obviously, prices are quite different for this. And yeah, so with all you need to do tomorrow is you need to go to Nomad Cruise, you choose your cabin, you provide your passport details, and yeah, and then you just pay a deposit of 200 euros. The full amount is only you only can you can pay this only later, but we also have one payment option where you can save 5% of the whole ticket if you're paying everything now. But basically, you can just all you need to do now is you just pay 200 euros deposit to secure your spot, and then you can pay the rest until 60 days before departure. Okay. So one more thing. We have one more thing as well. We started because we couldn't continue with the cruise. We started something else. It's called Nomad Base. We organized conferences around the world. We went to Cape Town. We went to, right now, there's a lot of us in Bali. We are all over the world. And we want to invite you to also be part of Nomad Base. If you don't want, it's absolutely fine too. But what we are basically doing is people who are part of Nomad Base, they get an additional 150 euro discount. And all you need to do to get this 150 euro discount is you just need to join for 1 quarter Nomad Base. Then you can see whether you like this. We just started Masterminds. We actually have a really, really cool thing coming up with travel deals that we haven't really announced yet, but this will be amazing. And we're doing a lot more things with Nomad Base. There's a lot more stuff coming, and it's a really cool way to stay connected with the people that you meet on the ship. Our problem was always in the past that we're organizing these cruises, and we understand that everyone wants to meet each other again, but then we could only organize cruises. And now we have reunions all over the world. We have a huge global WhatsApp community. So check out Nomad Base. Basically, if you're joining this for 87 euros, you get another 150 euros off, and you can cancel this anytime, no problem at all. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. I think we are done. Yes, if you we are so anyone who's paying 87 euros now gets a 150 euro discount. That's how it works. So and then if you don't like Nomad Base, whatever, you cancel. We really don't mind. At the moment, we're already over 400 members, and there's a lot of really cool stuff coming. And we want to organize more reunions in beautiful places, but we just need some kind of subscription model in order to run this and to keep the friendships and do more things. Okay. And yeah, we don't know exactly how many people we're going to be. We are thinking that we'll be at least 300 on this trip, but probably much more. And yeah, I think that's about it. We saw a lot of questions. Actually, most of the questions are answered on the website. So tomorrow we're going to send out the link on the website, and just make sure, just look whatever is there, but like everything is explained there. We have a lot of information on the website that we're going to send out tomorrow. The minimum age, yes, is 18, but if you want to come with a family, you can also just send us an email and let us know about it. Okay. If what happens tomorrow, if something happens tomorrow that there will be no more tickets very quickly, there will be some kind of form that you can fill out, and where you can basically request that we're gonna send you something once it's sold out. But again, the best thing is to just book, and you don't have so much hassle. Okay. And yes, I think that's about it. I mean, I see a lot of questions here, but I really don't want to go into all the details unless it's something that we really did miss. But overall, I think that's it. Yeah. We hope to see you all on Nomad Cruise 11. And yes, all the prices, everything, you will see everything tomorrow on the website. So the prices start from 900 euros. And yeah, we can't wait to see you all, and yeah, kickstart this project with you again after such a long time. And yeah, that's about it. Dory, anything
Yeah.
we missed?
No, I just again just want to encourage everyone to put your alarm set for 1 p.m. Berlin time for tomorrow to book it, and then also send your application for speaker if you want to be a speaker or if you want to partner with us. And super excited to see you guys on board.
And explore Italy together. It's been too long. Okay. So thank you. Goodbye from Cape Town and from Bali. And see you soon in Italy. Okay.
See you
Thank you.
soon.
Bye.
Bye.